I'm Mr. Jackson's Chief Meteorologist David Heckard. Well, after an incredible stretch of weather for about 2 weeks, plenty of sunshine, no significant rain across the area, and high temperatures in the 70s and 80s, we're now going to be dealing with a very significant pattern change over the next 2 to 3 days. And a large part of this has to do with what's going on with the jet stream. So we always talk about the jet stream, which is kind of the train tracks, if you will, for how storm systems move through. For much of the month of April, this is how the jet stream has looked. You can see that big ridge which kind of developed here across much of the southeast and Florida. What that allowed was the dry air to kind of stay in place, the warmth to stay in place, and a lot of the storm systems to track through portions of the Midwest and the mid-Atlantic states. But that begins to change over the next couple of days. The jet stream is going to make a big dip down towards the south, and what that's going to do is kind of keep these train tracks right over our area, which means day-to-day chances for scattered showers and thunderstorms. And in addition, we already have numerous storm systems kind of lined up off towards the central and western U.S. And in addition to that, we have a stationary front that's going to begin to set up shop right across our area. All of this means we're talking about the threat for almost daily rain chances across the region. And right now, it looks like the best chance for rain is probably going to be on Wednesday at this point. That's when the most powerful storm system will begin to impact the area. But you can see these rain chances going nowhere. In fact, we still have rain chances all the way into the weekend and the early part of next week. This could be one of the more unsettled stretches of weather we've had so far this year. So why is it becoming so unsettled in addition to the jet stream? Well, this could be, and I want to emphasize the word could, be the beginnings of that El Nino pattern we were talking about last week. In fact, you can see this El Nino pattern, which is pretty typical, kind of looks similar to what we're dealing with right now. You can see a jet stream down towards the south that produces a lot of wet weather across sections of the mid-Atlantic states, back through areas of the southeast and the Gulf Coast region, including southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. So something we'll be keeping a very close eye on. Of course, we're already seeing water temperatures well above average out in portions of the coast of Peru. That's that big area in gold that you see right there. That's beginning to expand out to the open waters of the Atlantic, and if it continues to do so, we could be in a full-fledged El Nino here in the next couple of months. So something to keep an eye on down the road, that this could be the beginnings, again, could be the beginnings of El Nino patterns setting up across our area. But the bottom line, after a nice stretch of weather, we have some big changes, and it's going to be kind of inclement, it looks like, to close out the month of April. I'm Assistant Chief Meteorologist David Heckard for Channel 4, the local station.